I'm Nikki Payne, and this is my dear friend, Dylan Mendelsohn.
Hello.
We're here at the Moncton, the Hubcap Comedy Festival at the lovely Hilton Garden Inn in Moncton, New Brunswick. And hey, you're doing great.
I'm doing good.
You're doing stuff. You're down in the States.
I'm down in the States. Well, I've been performing a lot on cruises.
Oh, okay. Walkinshaw's been doing that a lot, too.
Yeah. Christina Walkinshaw, who's so funny.
Hi, Christina.
Hi, Christina.
I think she's one of the 70... Actually, it's 73. I forgot to bring my wash away marker, but it's actually 73 followers now. Fuck yeah. Holy shit.
It's good stuff. We all need to be Jesus. We need a lot of followers.
This is my small cult that I'm starting, and it's all around crafts. Now, Dylan doesn't really know what the hell's going on either. I literally found him down in the bar, and I brought him up to my room. And you know what?
Old school.
You're the first man I've ever gone down to a bar and brought up to my fucking room. Oh man, I am Jesus.
I am honored, and I think for a lot of people watching that don't know this, you wouldn't know this, but Nikki and I actually started out in comedy together.
We did.
You do remember that?
We were babies.
Yes, we are in the same comedy class, if you will. We literally started comedy. And Nikki took off because she's awesome.
And then I took off to the woods.
And now she's...
And hid.
But that's making it, though. That's making it.
You know what? The fact that I live in this country and can pay off a house and live in the goddamn woods and pay for it with poo jokes, for me, that's like amazing.
No, that's amazing. I mean, because let's be honest, a ton of people... like civilians, I call them. They, when they're at their work, they tell poo jokes.
Yeah.
But you monetized it. So that's where you're brilliant.
Monetize some poo jokes, and then I go back to the woods. It's all good. Back with my little man.
You live in Nova Scotia?
I live just about a half an hour outside of here. I live out in the boonies.
In New Brunswick?
In New Brunswick. I live in a little fishing village called Grand Barrachois. Oh no, now the 73 followers know where I live.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the 73 live in Grand Barrachois. I think it's a lot of my spin class. And
but that's it. I mean, if you were worried about, and you could kind of, if you live where you live, we know that any stalker you would have would be like a hiker, someone that really understands the wilderness.
He'd have to be outdoorsy.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
That's good.
Yeah, absolutely. And my neighbors wouldn't let somebody stalk me. Everybody has a gun, so...
Well, you also just, outed the fact that you have neighbors. So that...
I do have neighbors. I have neighbors. Now, we all, most of us have, about a 1.5, 2 acre lot, so we're not on top of each other.
Really? Your lot is huge.
Yeah, I got deer come up out of the woods, out of my house.
Really?
I gotta bring you guys... Okay. I gotta start bringing people to the Hermitage, because,
I'd love to see where you live.
Yeah, you gotta see it. Now, where are you? Are you in LA or New York now?
I'm actually Toronto.
Oh, okay.
And a little bit of Florida.
Okay, nice.
And a little bit of LA. I'm moving around because I'm on the ocean so much that...
It doesn't matter where you are.
Yeah, it's all, I've sometimes, where I sleep is all over the place.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's great. That's awesome.
It's an
awesome life. You're on cruise. People pay thousands of dollars to go on cruises, and you get paid to go on cruises.
Yeah, I would say we're both in luxury places for their own reasons. I mean, you're in the woods, which it can be very peaceful and quiet and awesome, and I'm on the ocean.
Okay.
Which can be a little scary.
You're right on the ocean. See, I'm near the ocean. But when we had a hurricane a couple years ago, the ocean came right up to my yard.
Did it really?
Yeah, it was scary. Because I'm a 15-minute walk down the road to the ocean. The beach is at the end of my street. And when one of the big hurricanes came through, it was at my neighbor's. It was at my driveway. It was insane. And now I'm threatening you with scissors.
It really means a lot to her. I think we've triggered Nikki.
Welcome to my room. Man, I invited up here from the bar.
Clearly, I'm the practice guy.
These are your scissors.
Oh, okay. These are some serious scissors.
So, I do stop motion animation as like my weird hobby. And like I was telling you, I got accepted into the Ardman Academy, which...
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's like Chicken Run and Wallace and Gromit, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's the
very
Ardman.
nice.
That's Ardman. So I'm trying to get as many stop motions in as I possibly can.
Where is that school?
It's in England, but I'm doing your online course. Or
Wow.
online program.
You get to be
Yeah.
in England in the woods.
I think, yeah, and I think if you do like a couple semesters with them, I think you get to go like for 6 months or something, or 6 weeks or something to actually like learn at the Ardman Studios. I think too.
So then, you haven't done that yet?
I haven't done it. It starts in September. I got accepted.
Congratulations.
Thanks. I haven't paid my tuition yet, though.
But you're
I
going to
remember
England
to
for
do that.
this.
No. It's online.
It's all
It's all online, but from what I understand, like if I do semester 1 and then semester 2, right? Like if I do both semesters, I think then you have the opportunity to then go physically to England for like 6 weeks and
That sounds
learn
awesome.
at the studios.
Does that excite you to do that?
I think I would do it if I had the option and could afford it. I would do it. Totally.
Could you book gigs while you're there?
Maybe.
Help kind of pay for the way
That
of
would
being
kind
there?
of work, right? Like
Yeah.
tell some jokes and friggin'.
I bet you there's some comedians here that have connections to that.
Oh yeah. I could probably do that.
I'm the guy you talk
For
to if
sure.
you want to
For
become
sure.
a pirate. But
I would totally love to be a pirate. That would be great. Okay, so what I'm getting you to do right now is I want you to cut me 1-inch strips. We are making, because I'm working towards my next stop motion, which is about the Sackville Winter Carnival, which was the winter carnival for my small town that I grew up in. And
this
sure, yeah,
this
the
way?
longer
Oh,
way,
the
yeah,
longer
and
way.
about an inch.
About an inch.
About an inch.
By the way, I don't have a talent for arts and crafts. Like
That's fine.
This is
Yeah, but
your
you can
guidance is-
cut.
Yeah.
You can cut. And we're making trees, and now you can say when you see that stop motion on YouTube, you can be like,
That's my
I
tree.
helped build that tree.
Yep.
I helped build that tree. And I'm gonna go get my my iPad and show you my other iPad and show you the stop motion I made at Christmas.
Okay.
Okay, I'm right here.
Okay.
I'm not going anywhere, and I don't edit any of this, so my big bum
Oh.
is gonna be right there.
So now it's just me.
Now it's just you all
And
alone
I'm-
for just a second.
All right.
I'm right back. Look. You know what? You get YouTube for free, so you get what you pay for.
A full
Right
strip.
here. I'm not even nice to my 73 followers. Yeah. So that's all he's doing right now, and I'm going to make the trunk of the tree with some pipe cleaners. Nice. Oh, look, that's very ASMR, isn't it? You can keep cutting. Keep cutting, keep
Oh,
working.
keep cutting.
Look, basically what I've done is I've created a YouTube channel in which I force my friends to do my work for me.
I'm in.
Okay, so that's what this is. It's all a grift. It's all just a grift to get you to make little trees for my stop motion animation.
Is it? Do the trees is the tree a motif? It's not a Christmas tree.
Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build like a little set inside of an Amazon box that I have, and I'm just gonna build like a little winter kind of scene, and I'm gonna try to do like most of the scenes within there, like like all the activities that we did and all that kind of stuff. So most of the story will take place because I had a bunch of scenes for Christmas, and it was like a lot of work. So let me take you to my...
And I'm doing this. I'm making inches until I'm done, right?
Until
Like,
you're
the whole
done,
thing.
until you don't want to be here anymore. That's basically... Okay, so this is it. I'm going to put the link down in the description so you guys can follow along and see what we're looking at because I don't have the technical abilities to somehow edit and put this in. So I swore just trying to get the microphone set up. So deal with me. Okay, so this is it. A Payne Family Christmas. Oh, sorry, hang on. Oh, God. See, look, I'm already fucking it up. There we go.
A time of peace, or so I'm told. It wasn't Christmas in our house until Mom was shoving a tree out the front window screaming, there isn't gonna be any fucking Christmas!
That's great.
One year, my dad decided to dress up like Santa and go visit the neighborhood kids. Isn't that sweet? Only he got hammered and didn't come home all night. My mom was livid. Finally, at 2 in the morning, she looked out the window and she saw him coming, staggering down the road, drunk as a Christmas skunk, hat on sideways.
This is so
eared up
great.
by his ears. She was like, Donnie, you getting this?
Like I don't
A
want
little
to.
cigarette.
Yeah, that's so. So you're literally positioning these things on every frame.
And moving them on every frame, yeah.
It wasn't until
So-
we were sitting at the kitchen table that she realized.
Do you ever think to your like when you're doing this? Do you ever think to yourself, how many frames do I want? Is it like is there a rule of like 3 or 4 per?
Merry Christmas,
Because
everyone!
I should probably know that, but I don't. I basically, with this one, since I had a story and I knew what frames, like I did like a little storyboard, so I knew what part I wanted to, I knew what parts I wanted to say certain things over, so I would just film those until they were long enough for whatever sentence I wanted to say for that scene.
that makes sense.
Which is like probably not how you should probably do it, but
Well, but also too, because when you're thinking of like, okay, like if you're moving an arm down, the
Yeah.
more you just like, if the arm starts here and then just goes like, you can almost create like a really cartoon, but then you'd have to be really disciplined about it, right?
right,
Like
like
that takes a lot of time.
mine's pretty like choppy, right? Everybody's still kind of like this, but where it's like comedy stories, I'm kind of like, I think I can get away with it for now. But that's the kind of stuff I'm gonna learn at Ardman. And my dog's playing with the package of. What a dork. I
Do you
love
think it
my
would
dog.
be funny if you create a stop motion and it's really like sporadic characters, but then when it comes to like certain maybe like I don't know like a sex scene, it's like it's totally like you've paid so much attention
So
to
much
detail.
attention, and they're all just like, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah, it's so smooth. And that'd be kind of like, we see what you're doing.
Yeah. Okay. She knows how to do it. She's just choosing not to.
I hope these inches suffice.
They're perfect.
Have I said
They're
that before?
absolutely perfect. So what I'm planning on doing, if it works, I might need more pipe cleaner than this. I'm not sure. But like I'm gonna glue
So
them.
these are what I've done in
Yeah.
a number of them.
You did great. You're doing awesome. Look at you. You didn't have to go to art school. Did you know I went to art school?
No.
Okay, so
No, but
this is-
I've always known you to be like talented in a how are you that talented kind of way.
Aw,
like in an
stop
undeserving I'm sorry.
yeah,
you know what
I
I
am
mean?
undeserving. It's true.
Well, it's like a lot of people have to do a lot to get to where you are. And you know what? I've always wanted to ask you a question about your comedy.
Okay.
That I've never got a chance to, is when you switch. Because most people don't know this about your comedy, is because I was there literally when you first started.
Yeah.
And you were quiet and shy and...
I
do you
still
remember that?
am. I
No,
still
off
am.
stage?
But like I know you, right?
No, I mean
yeah.
off stage. No,
Yeah,
no,
or
no.
on
I'm sorry.
stage.
I meant on stage. On stage, you started off very reserved and very shy, and then the next time I caught up with you, we did that competition.
Oh yeah.
And you were a tornado on stage. You were like a wrecking ball. How did you come to that switch? When did you make that switch? Most people would never have seen the Nikki I'm talking about on stage.
Well, I mean, you know, the long answer is all like, oh, well, I found my voice, and, you know, and it's a heightened version of, like, my inner anger, because I am, like, Like I take pills now and went to therapy, but I was like I had a lot of anger issues, right, and didn't really know how to deal with them. And then all of a sudden, I realized because I'm small, that people find it funny when you lose your shit on stage.
Do you know that I actually remember a joke you
Yeah.
did when I was 17 years old.
You were like a baby. I was in my 20s, but you were a baby.
We were in the Humber program.
Yep.
The week long.
Yeah.
With Stephen Rosenfield.
Yeah,
something?
he's out of New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, this was one of your. Can I do one of your jokes?
Yeah.
You held the microphone right here.
Yeah.
You didn't move on stage. You weren't using the whole stage. You know what I mean? Your character was just on stage was just very reserved.
Yeah.
And you just said this. You said, "Penises scare me. They look less like a body part and more like a prop in a science fiction movie." And you said it like that, in that energy, and it killed, by the way. The audience really loved it.
They still scare me.
Yeah. No, but I'm just saying, I have the memory of you doing that joke in the kind of way that I don't think your fans or audiences today would have ever imagined you would deliver jokes like that.
Well, yeah. So it's part like heightened version of my anger, right? But it's also like, when perfectly honest, like people that knew me like growing up, I'm just doing an impression of my older sister. God rest her soul.
She's not around
She
anymore?
passed. She passed.
Oh my God, I'm so
but,
sorry.
yeah, my sister. I talk about it on stage, so it's fun. My sister had like addiction and mental health issues,
Okay.
and possibly, maybe. I mean, I don't know if she was fully ever diagnosed, but maybe bipolar.
Okay.
And so basically, yeah, people that know me really well, like from childhood, are like, you're doing a Denise impression, which I think she liked. Like, she liked it. She saw it, and she thought it was funny, right? Like,
Well,
yeah.
it's an incredible comedic choice to make, because you are so out there. And by the way, that competition, I was 21 years old. Nikki won that competition that night. So,
Was that the one with the Batman guy?
Yeah. With
What
Adam
was
West.
it? Adam West
Yeah.
was the host of it. That
Yeah.
was pretty cool. That was like the most famous person I knew at that point. Like I had
Yeah.
ever met at
It
that
was
point.
wild.
That's how small town I was. I was like, oh my god, that's Adam West.
Yeah.
Or
well,
actually, it was more like, oh my god, that's the Batman guy, because I didn't really know who anyone was.
I mean, it was the most famous guy I met too, and I'm from Toronto.
Yeah.
I'm not like, oh, is that the most famous guy? I was hanging out with Schwarzenegger the night before.
Yeah. Okay, so this is what you're doing now. You're cutting them into little like fringes like this, and you're leaving about a quarter of an inch to the top. Yeah, I'm making you work.
Okay.
Yeah. You have to do work here.
When
You
do I
can't
get to
just.
the part where I'm doing your dishes and, and cleaning up your bookshelf?
The worst one night stand you've ever had. Came in, there was felt
Yeah.
and pipe cleaner
Yeah.
and a little dog, and suddenly I'm like felting.
Yeah, I know. I've never finished a one-night stand before and had a sore shoulder.
From all the scissors.
I'm like, oh yeah, it was a really rough one-night stand.
God,
Yeah.
all those scissors.
But I really got good at alphabetizing bookshelves
and she made me
stuff.
leave before my show,
Yeah.
so I could get picked up.
Yeah, that's right. Oh my god.
Oh, shit. Hey,
Yeah.
Emilio. And I'm doing nothing, which is delightful. I made a tree trunk, and I'm just sitting here like an asshole
That's a tree trunk?
watching it. I think so.
'Cause
I
that
think
was-
I need.
I think that was made
feel
before.
like-
I think it came out of the package that way, Nikki.
Well, I took 3 and like rolled them together, but I think I'm gonna need more, because I feel like because we're gonna put those on wires and then attach them to here.
So I'm going
And
all
so
the way
I got
down.
a feeling it's gonna, all the way down. I got a feeling that it's gonna bend it down like this,
Okay.
and it's gonna be like a bent over Christmas tree. So I think I'm gonna need to grab some more pipe cleaner. So
Okay.
hang on, I'll grab a real good production here. I have to lean down and grab shit. Where did the-
Do when you do a tree like this, do you just like go through these
like cutting and all this stuff like a wood chipper? Like you just go through it so quickly? Because I'm actually taking my time and making sure every cut is measured. Like I'm eyeballing everything.
I'm just doing it because I just thought it would be a fun idea. Like instead of just having comedians, sitting here, verbally jerking each other off, I thought let's make crafts.
I'm in.
Let's do crafts.
Let's
last do it.
Yeah, I think the last time I did this, I was sent to a principal's office. So this is nice.
All right, I'm glad you're having fun.
It's kind of zen, to be honest, just to do this and just to focus on this one thing.
I just love that you guys are willing to do this.
If I thought this was this zen, I wouldn't have hired a maid.
It's really fun to make crafts. Okay, that's a little thicker now. I feel like that would hold. I don't know.
All right, easy with the innuendos.
And I'm saying.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. That's good. Okay, so now so that you'll see what's happening because it's getting close for you. You got to go to your first show pretty soon.
Yes.
So the thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna take. So this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna have to go get some Mod Podge so that you can see what's gonna happen. Because you're going to have to go soon. Do you have anything you'd like to plug? Anything you want people to watch? You were an egg. You were an egg on a...
I'm an egg on a kid's cartoon called Future Chicken. So you just YouTube Future Chicken, and I play an egg named Frittata. And that is...
And he sounds like this. Hi, everyone.
You sound like an egg. You sound like a little egg.
He's a cute little guy.
Aw, I don't even want to eat him. He's so cute. So what we're going to do is I'll get some Mod Podge, and I'm going to take a pipe cleaner like this, and we're going to go and we'll Mod Podge right there, and then we'll go all the way around and roll it all down. See, if I had any production value, this is when there'd be a close-up of what's happening. And then, so we go all the way down, all the way down, all the way down until it's got until there's about I don't know, half an inch or so.
Is this supposed to be
at
like
the bottom.
A pine tree?
Ish. Yeah. Ish. I mean, it doesn't have to look exactly. Then, when it's all done, when we got it all like that, then we're gonna twist it in like that. So it's attached, and then we just do a whole bunch more, just like that. And then we'll cut that here, and then another one, and another one, and another one.
All the way down.
Well, because we're going to cut right there, right? So we'll cut that one, and then we'll make another one,
so these
and that'll go here.
It's not cutting. We'll trim that one off.
No,
then we start here and we
perfect.
go all the way down again, and then we got another one.
I'm just being
And
a
then-
bitter craftsman over here.
So bitter. So bitter. Comedians need instant
Instant
gratification.
gratification.
So they can't even understand what yeah, that's what I like about stop motion animation, because it makes you slow down.
Yeah.
Like you have to fucking slow down and just do it.
I look forward to seeing what this turns into.
You're gonna see it. You're gonna see it, buddy. Now we have to get Dylan off to his first show, and so that's it for episode. I don't even fucking know what episode this is. It's not even happening.
It
We're
might
not
even-
even recording.
This-
This is just me and scissors and a man in a room, and I made up the rest.
That's the whole title of the show.
Weird hobby. Bye.